Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. So today I'm going to give you a brief campus tour, or like a main campus tour of UEA. Some of the things I'm going to be showing you is like the shops on campus, the student union bar, the student union building, the library, some of where the lecture theatres are, and that's pretty much all I can think of. Obviously, as I will go around, I'll probably find more things to show you, and obviously I'll show you then. But yeah, let's get straight to the video. So firstly here we have the UEA Medical Centre and a Boots Pharmacy. When you join the uni, you register for the GP at the medical centre. I know that's the case for the people who are living on accommodation. I'm not too sure people who commute. Yeah, it's quite useful. It's literally, my flat is over there and then medical centre there. Over here there's a nursery, so anyone who has kids and has lectures for the day can just drop them off there, and also a laundrette. Obviously it's circuit laundry, fun times. It's not fun, it is really hard to use. And we're now going to go to the first part of the accommodations. Here we have Hickling and Barton. There is also a laundrette in the middle, and there's also a cafe on top. Barton's just over there. These are like the newest accommodations in UEA, I'd say, apart from the Into Centre. Can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, they've only recently, like for the past couple of years, have been done. See, there's a laundrette there, and there's like a cafe at the top. They're around 182 per week, so they're more on the expensive side, but honestly this is the accommodation that I wanted to stay in for my first year. Sadly I didn't get it. And they are pretty nice, like the kitchens are nice and the bedrooms are as well, and I love like the shape of the building because it's surrounding like two seas like that. Here is the Into Centre, so this is one of the other newer accommodations as well. I don't know if it's all accommodation. I've only just realised it was accommodation, to be fair, so I couldn't really tell you. Nursery there again. And then you've got the on-site campus flats. So there's my one right there. There is also a massive car park on campus as well. I think it costs around £1 to stay for the whole day, roughly around that. It's not too expensive. And you can see, you just park in here and then come on campus. So here is where we are now. We've just been to Barton and Hickling over here. You can see the C shapes there. And I'm gonna come show you around this bit, which is where like the main area is. Here is where I would say, like, I think it's around here where I have my seminars, and then Edith Cavell building, which I probably won't walk to today because it is like half an hour walk, is where I do most of my clinical skills for nursing. So there is actually another car park which is like out of the way of the campus, where if you go park you can get the bus into the campus and it will drop you off here, the park and ride bus stop. And here is the other bus stop. There's 3 buses that run throughout the day, obviously some on different days than the others, but they take you mainly to the rail station, but it stops off via the city centre, and it comes every 15 minutes on a weekday and Saturdays, and then every 30 on Sundays. Look how pretty the clouds are. I love them. You are joining me on a very rainy, dull day today, but it's one of those days where you can all like cozy up, get warm under the duvet, watch Christmas films. Is it the right time to start watching them? I think it is. To be fair, I might do that later once I've eaten. But yeah, it's like such a nice day today. It was pouring it down earlier. I had to go into the city and get new glasses, obviously, and then I also had to get a COVID jab. My arm is dead at the minute and it hurts so much, but I'm powering through, still filming this video. It's been great.
You also have coaches that come throughout the day. I'm not too sure where they go or where they've come from, to be fair. But yeah, look. And then this is another park over here. I believe this is Erlen Park. There's like a nice water feature further over that way, and it's the nicest thing. I always go past it on the bus. Look at the sun setting now. Amazing. And then over here is the sports park. So in the sports park you've got a gym, which is just down there. There's a swimming pool as well, and that you can do like loads of different gym classes. I think there's a spinning class. There's loads in there, and there's loads of different memberships you can sign up for. For any students here at UEA, you actually get it for free. But if you was wanting to go to the gym or like in the swimming pool, you pay members price to go, which is around £4, I think. So it's not too bad if you don't go regularly. Obviously, if you wanted to go to the gym regularly, then I'd probably suggest getting one of the more expensive memberships, and then you can go in as much as you want for free. There's actually another car park that I didn't know about. I haven't walked down here a lot because I'm mainly based in like 3 areas for my lectures and seminars and like my clinical skills. But this is the Enterprise Centre over here. I believe there's classrooms in there and like maybe lecture theatres. There is probably a cafe over there as well. There is loads of coffee shops over here in UEA. Like there's too many to count, but they are really pretty good and they're good priced as well. So there's like 2 levels to the sports park. Up on the top is where you can do all the different gym classes. I think you could probably do yoga up there as well. There is a yoga club that you can join. And then the gym's on the bottom bit over here, and then the swimming pool's over there, like on the other side. Down here is where I do my lectures every Wednesday in the Queen's building. I'll walk you to where it is and then I'll pop back up to where the shops are and show you all through there. Down here as well, there's like right at the bottom where there's a path that leads to the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital and the Edith Cavell building and the Bob's Champion building. The Edith Cavell building, obviously, as I said before, is where I do my clinical skills currently. I will have to cross here, 2 seconds. There are so many buildings here that I haven't actually like been to yet and gone in, mainly because I only go to the buildings that I need to. I haven't explored most of them yet, but I'll only really show you like the main stuff where everything is today. So this is where we started off at the Hickling and Barton accommodations. My accommodation is this one here, and we are now all the way over here. I've actually just found a list of all the different residences in UEA. These ones, I look like a right idiot right now. These ones down here, the village ones, they're actually off-campus accommodations, and it's like shown around here. It's around like a 10-minute walk to campus, which isn't too bad. I know a few people on my course who live in the village. And they're mainly just like, there's not many accommodation like housing there, but most of them are on campus. And here is the Queen's building. This is where my seminars are every Wednesday. I'm not too sure if this is where it will be for the next 2 years of my course, but it's only a 10-minute walk from where I'm staying. There's a business school, and then further down there's a med school, and there's also the Thomas Paine Study Centre, Julian Study Centre. Obviously we've got the Queen's building here. There is loads of study centres in UEA. There's too many to count again, but it's quite nice to have them all in the same area. Last night I actually went to a murder mystery night, which was really fun, in the new science building, which is also down here. We played like loads of different games, like based on like murder and crime and things like that. It was pretty cool. And we had to dress in black and white for the occasion, and then there was like different themed drinks and snacks and things. It was quite cool. Here's the library. I've just took you into the lecture theatre. There's 5 stories to this library.
I am now taking you into the library. I didn't actually talk in the video just because there are silent study areas. You can take books out obviously in the library for up to a week, or you can take them out for over like longer periods, like over Christmas or summer breaks. You can take up to 20 books at a time, and as you can see in like some of these clips, there are many books for like basically every single subject. There are also group booking rooms and like individual study rooms that you can book via Booker, or like if you go onto Timetabler, you can book them through there. There's loads of computers that you can log into as well, and there's also printers to print off your work that you have to pay for. Bonuses: if you sit in the right place, you do get some really nice views out of the window. So the first bit that I'm walking into is the UEA coffee shop, and then just past that is part of the Student Union building. At the minute is Black History Month, so you can buy some food in the evening/afternoon, and they have all the different flags up as well. Also, there is like a little mini UEA shop where you can get like different hoodies and like mugs and things like that. And there's also a gender-neutral toilet on the left. We're coming on to the last bit of our tour, which will be the shops, and then I believe a coffee shop. I haven't been in there yet. And the Faith Centre. I really love this. This is really nice during the day. The fountain's usually on in the middle down there. And there's always loads of people sitting on the steps eating. We have a bar on campus called Bar SU. It's obviously run by the Student Union, and you can go in there during the day, have a coffee, and obviously at night have a few drinks. There's the post room, which if I just go down, it's open Monday to Friday 9 till 4:15, and your post gets sent here and you go pick it up, and you'll like receive an email from the post room saying that you've got a pass, and all you've got to do is scan your pass and then they'll get it for you. Student information zone, and then we have another coffee shop. It's quite a trend with these coffee shops. It's more of the SU. It's obviously getting quite late now, so I don't think, it might be open actually. Most of the coffee shops aren't really open at the minute, but this one is still open. I think it is about to shut though, because they are closing the doors. And then we have the shop. It's just your usual like corner shop really. It is a bit more pricier, but it's handy to have it actually on campus, because if you forget some of your shopping that I did, you just come down and grab it. There's South Star, alcohol obviously, and then have tiny little gluten-free section up here, which is nice, and it even has it on the gluten-free. And there's also Halloween stuff in a minute because it is coming up to Halloween. There is a post office as well, and coffee machine, warmed goods, and kind of like a Subway kind of thing. but that's usually open during the day. It's not open in the evenings. And there's always loads of seating areas that people come sit down in during the day. There's, when I come up to it, 2 chess tables as well. So if you bring a game of chess, you can just literally play it on the table. I think that's quite smart. The music building's down there. And then across from that is where the zigs are and the lake where I showed you in my previous video. Oh, and I forgot to show you, there is another laundrette as well. We have a drama studio over there, and then just behind that is the congregation hall. I do one of my clubs that I've signed up to there for pole fitness, which I think is quite cool. It's something I've never done before and I'm really excited to start it. This Sunday I start. We have the Broadview Lodge, which is the accommodation. Well, it's not accommodation, it's a hotel really, but the rooms are like uni accommodations. And then we also have more flats here. Not too sure what those ones actually are or what they're called, but I remember coming to these on my open day and going through them. They're decent. And there's also the accommodation office down there, so if there's any issues you just go to see them, and there's always loads of numbers to call as well if you get stuck. And then this is where we get to come in on to see the ensuite campus accommodation and ensuite campus plus. This is my favourite thing about walking back every day. Everyone always has post-it notes on their windows, and there's little messages sometimes. This is the mobile hair salon as well, and barbers. Behind me here there is Coleman House, and then Britton House, and then I believe there is Paston House as well, and Kett House, which is the smaller one out of all of them. That concludes the tour then. I know I haven't really shown you everything that I've wanted to show you, but I have picked the wrong time really to come and give you a tour of the campus, because it's obviously now getting to night time. But I'm now going to go in and make myself some tea, so I'm going to bring you along with that.